Let's go back this morning to Sam Sherry, who's the Herald journalist at Mt Maunganui. Sam, good morning. Tell us what's the latest, what's happening there today?
Well, today we've seen more and more trucks go in and out of the cordon behind us. But yesterday, work did stop for a couple of hours after technology installed at the mount did detect some movement on the mount. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened. Last weekend, work stopped for about 24 hours before restarting again. Yesterday, the work only stopped for a couple of hours, stopped around 10:30 a.m. and everyone came back into the mount at around 2 p.m. And it looks like they're just going to continue trying to remove the rubble and try and recover the rest of the bodies.
And do we know, is the recovery operation continuing today, or are they worried that it's going to have to stop again? Because that happened yesterday, right?
As we understand, the recovery operation is continuing, but it's throughout the region, the land does still seem quite unstable. Of course, just south of here, we had one of the maraes evacuated recently because of unstable land. So I think there is still fears here that the land is quite unstable, but the council and the police, they're going to be taking all the precautions they can to minimise the risk to life throughout this entire operation.
Sam, are people worried about not being able to use the mount ever again, or in the medium term? And people, I've heard businesses have been a bit worried what that might mean for tourism, all that kind of stuff. Has there been any talk around town about that?
There is certainly concern about that sort of thing. We spoke to one business owner here who said they had lost about $60,000 over the past week while the cordon had been around their business and no one was able to come in. But speaking to people around the community, they are concerned and a little bit sad that they can't currently use the mount. I think they believe that they will be able to go up it again. It is such an integral part of the community to a lot of people, but also to people outside of the community, to people around the country, to people abroad. We spoke to people who have come from Australia to show their respect for those who lost their lives and show their love for the mount because they came here growing up.
Sam, really appreciate that update, and for your updates throughout the week. That's Sam Sherry with us from Mt Maunganui.